In the ancient green cathedrals of the rainforest, where sunlight fractures into thin golden shards and drips through the canopy like liquid fire, a kingdom stirs beneath the hush of leaves. No footsteps, no voices, only the pulse of the earth, the damp breath of soil, and the ceaseless murmur of 1,000 unseen lives moving with purpose. This is the realm of the giant forest ant, a creature so small to our eyes, yet so mighty in the silent architecture of the wild. Beneath the thick carpet of rotting leaves and moss, soft as memory, they travel in living rivers, dark and unwavering. Each ant, no longer than a fingernail, is a fragment of a vast machine built from instinct, discipline, and perfect biological logic. The colony can swell to hundreds of thousands, a bustling metropolis hidden underfoot, where every being carries a single thread of duty, and all threads weave into something astonishing. At dawn, when the sky is still pale and trembling with mist, the workers emerge. Their black exoskeletons glint with dew, giving them the sheen of obsidian stones awakened by the first breath of day. They move with tireless intent, wielding jaws honed by millions of years of evolution. These mandibles are their tools, their weapons, their lifeline, slicing through insect carcasses, shaving bark, carving pathways through tangled debris. To humans, they seem frantic. To nature, they are precision embodied. Below them lies the kingdom's heart, an underground labyrinth sculpted with uncanny perfection. Tunnels spiral into the dark, chambers balloon into nurseries, granaries, ventilation shafts. No architect draws plans, no overseer commands. And yet the nest breathes, regulates heat, circulates air, and supports a thriving society through the collective intelligence of the colony. One ant knows almost nothing. All ants together know everything they need. In a cavern deep within this hidden world, the queen rests, swollen, immobile, radiant with biological purpose. She is the pulse of the empire. Her body produces thousands of eggs each day, each one a spark of the colony's future. Workers tend to her with fanatical devotion, feeding her soft food, grooming her body, adjusting the temperature and humidity of her chamber as delicately as if sculpting the weather itself. Without her, the kingdom would wither. With her, it grows into a force that shapes the forest. Beyond the nest, danger waits in every corner of the jungle. Here, the giant forest ants' soldiers take their stand. Larger than the workers, built like armored gladiators, they carry jaws like sharpened scythes. When an intruder, a predatory spider, a centipede, a hungry lizard, strays too close, the battle begins instantly. These ants do not hesitate. They do not retreat. They surge as one, clamp down, tear through soft flesh, and flood their target with venom potent enough to cripple small creatures. Their fury is silent, but the jungle remembers it. Yet violence is not their only language. They speak in chemicals, pheromones that swirl in the air like invisible script. One drop marks danger, another marks food, another is a rallying cry. In a heartbeat, the message spreads through the colony like a whispered prophecy. Without eyes on each other, without sound, without hesitation, they respond. What appears as chaos is in truth a symphony meticulously directed by sense too faint for us to sense. As the sun climbs higher and the forest floor heats, the ants adapt. They understand the forest in a way rooted in their bodies, not their minds, retreating underground when temperatures threaten dehydration, surging out when prey stirs in the heat. Their nervous systems are tiny, yet blindingly efficient, enabling lightning-fast reflexes and coordinated action that rival far larger creatures. Then night arrives, dripping like ink across the treetops. The forest cools, and the ants awaken again, shifting into a different rhythm. They form living highways along trunks and vines, their bodies flowing in disciplined lines that can stretch for dozens of meters. Every pathway is an oath. Any threat crossing it will be erased beneath a wave of black armor and burning jaws. Inside the nest, larvae twitch softly as they experience their first sensations of a world they cannot yet see. Workers cradle them, rotate them, feed them droplets of nourishment. Some larvae will become workers. Others, if fed richer diets, will grow into soldiers. A select few, chosen by need, shaped by environmental cues, will become new queens or males. Evolution writes destinies here, not with choice, but with timing and chemistry. Throughout the forest, the colony glows with unseen life. Every movement a heartbeat, every task a breath. The soldiers remain vigilant at their posts, still as statues, but ready to erupt into violence the instant danger arrives. The workers continue their eternal march. The pheromone trails pulse like veins, and at the center, the queen persists, the ancient engine of creation, pushing her lineage forward through the dark. By the time dawn returns and the forest exhales its warm, golden sigh, the ants have already lived through another cycle of purpose and persistence. To them, the sun is not a beginning. It is merely a shift in tempo in the endless song they have always sung. Together they form a living epic, a colony as intricate as any human city, as ruthless as any battlefield, as miraculous as any natural wonder. In their tiny shadows lies a truth that humbles even the greatest beasts. Power does not belong only to the mighty. Sometimes it belongs to the countless and the unseen, to those who build worlds with nothing but their jaws, their instincts, and an unbreakable will to survive amid the boundless and merciless rhythm of the forest.